Okay, then let's talk about working in silence, the power of working in silence. You know, basically doing everything you're supposed to be doing, everything you want to do, without telling anybody, without telling no one what you're doing. This little adjustment, this little hack, people don't realise will get you to the destination a lot quicker if you just don't tell nobody what you're doing. It will make the journey a lot more smoother, a lot more pleasurable if you just don't tell no one what you're doing. I always see that other influencers always repeating that, just ghost everyone for 6 months. Focus on your goals for 6 months, don't tell no one what you're doing, and then just pop up 6 months later and you'll be surprised at where you are or how closer you are to your goal, or you'll be surprised at how quick you achieved it. Asking for opinions, asking for support, that's a big weakness I see. People need support, they need that validation. They tell the person closest to them or nearest to them. The person they're telling isn't even thinking in that space, so they give the only advice they've got, which is don't do that, play it safe, and then it knocks you completely off track. Why? Because you just had to tell people. You just needed that support. And I've said it before, if you were trying to start a YouTube channel, put it this way, everybody who I know in real life found my YouTube channel organically. I didn't tell no one about it. I didn't tell nobody. So by the time everyone found it, I already had like 20,000 subscribers. So nothing negative could be said. It's already working, the ball's already rolling. So if everyone had found it at 10 subscribers, you know, something negative could be said that could knock me off track, or I could get laughed at, or it could be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? What are you trying to do? That's never gonna work. Even if people would never say that, it's just me telling people prematurely left room for those disappointing comments. So I just didn't tell no one. By the time everyone found it, what could you say negative? It's working, the ball's rolling. You found it organically, which means it must be working, that's it. So sometimes just telling people, even if it's friends and family, there's no benefit. There's literally no benefit. And if you're one of those people that need support, you want support by your friends and you want support by your family, which is, you know, which is natural. Sometimes they're not going to be in a position to give you that support because they can't understand or fathom what you're doing. They'll support it when it starts working. That don't make them bad people. That just makes them, you know, normal. You're the weird one. So whenever you want to try to be an entrepreneur, or you want to be like some type of influencer or a musician, you got to think, picture it like this. You, your friends and your family are standing on a cliff and it's safe on that cliff. You're looking to jump off the cliff. You're the crazy one. You can't expect your friends and family to jump off the cliff with you. They're not going to understand. Now, when you jump off the cliff and it's a safe landing, then they might try things, or at least support, or at least cheer you on. Until then, just shut the fuck up and stop getting mad or frustrated with people that don't want to support or people that don't understand. Quickly before I finish, because this always bothers me. I was on my IG live the other day and there was a few people that wanted to do certain things. I think they were the real world students or whatever, and they were trying to get their parents on board, for their parents to cheer them on. If their parents are like trying to sway them into the 9-to-5 lifestyle and they want to be entrepreneurs or make money online or whatever, so they're kind of frustrated with their parents. And I said, well, just don't worry, just do what you gotta do, and your parents they'll get on board later. Once it's working, they'll support you once it's working. And then one of the guys said, well, why should they get to support me if they didn't support me when it wasn't working? And it's pretty simple. The advice that they're giving, go the 9-to-5 route, or basically play it safe. Obviously that's bullshit advice, but it's coming from a pure place. That's all I care about. I don't care if the advice is bullshit. If it's coming from a pure place and if you feel like that's what's best for me, even if it's completely wrong, fair enough, let's just respectfully disagree. And you've got to be smart enough to kind of, you know, balance out where you're telling them, no, I'm not gonna do what you're telling me to do, but still keep it respectful and just try and explain and just tell them this is the direction you're going in and nothing can change it. Do you know what I mean? Don't get mad at people that are giving you bullshit advice if it comes from a pure place. There's nothing wrong with that. They're supposed to say that. You're the one thinking outside the box. Always remember that you are the weird one. You're the strange one. You're the minority. The advice you're getting is just from the majority of people. If people are with the majority, they can't be wrong. You know what I mean? In their mind, oh, this is what everyone does. All of us, we must be right because this is what everyone's doing. You're the minority. You're trying to do something different. If you feel like the people around you are not going to understand, just don't tell them. Don't ask for an opinion. When it works, they'll support. That's it. Peace.